soul is tormented by a succubus. Calling sis, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love.
My Hero Academia, the most recognizable modern shonen anime series on the planet, currently has 2 released anime movies. The first was My Hero Academia 2 Heroes, which was released in 2018. This movie followed a story structure similar to how they would do an OVA, but longer and on a grander scale. By this I mean the movie was story driven with small scale action that led to the climactic fight between Deku, All Might, and the villain Wolfram. Many anime movies are done this way, but for their second movie, which released in December of 2019 in theaters and in 2020 for home release, they decided to make their movie in a different way. They decided to use a more successful way of movie structure for a cinematic experience using an action anime like My Hero Academia, and that was to focus the movie on action. Of course, this doesn't mean there exists no story, that wouldn't make any sense, but rather than the story being super complex, they decided to make the action the main element of focus in the movie. Think of it like the Dragon Ball franchise. Every movie has a set story, but the narrative simply exists in order to focus on the action, such as a fight with a villain. While other movies like Naruto Road to Ninja or My Hero Academia 2 Heroes don't have a narrative existing for a fight, they have a fight existing for the narrative, as in the story goes on and the fight is just used for the climax of the story. But like the recent Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, we have a movie where most of the time spent on the movie is spent on the action. And I would say doing this for the new My Hero Academia movie worked out amazing and led the movie to be on a way higher level than the last one. Of course, this doesn't mean that action is always better than a narrative focused movie, but in this specific case it was. But if you notice, both movies focused on the main character Deku and another character. For the first movie we had Deku and All Might as the main focus, and for the second movie they focused on the main character and the most popular character, and that's Deku and Bakugo. Now the character that used to be the most popular character was Shoto Todoroki, but with the lack of screen time he's gotten since season 2 of the anime, his popularity has gone down, but not by much. He still ranks in the top 3 most popular characters with Deku and Bakugo. This is why in the latest OVA, Do or Die Survival Training, the final is focused on these 3 characters, and we actually see more of Todoroki's focus on Deku rather than Bakugo. Todoroki saves him and makes sure his friend is okay multiple times, while we just get that moment where Bakugo headbutts Deku and says to be his cane. This shows that they were at least trying to attempt to put more focus on the friendship between the main character and Todoroki, which is why for a third My Hero Academia movie, which is inevitable with the success of this franchise, the next most plausible character to focus on is Shoto Todoroki, and he can have an epic moment like how All Might had Double Detroit Smash, Bakugo had Full Calling Bakugo, and Todoroki can have a moment of his own. I doubt we'll see him gain One for All or anything like that, but it should be pretty different compared to what we got last time. But let me know what you guys think. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you left a like before you go. My name's Konjik, and I'll talk to you in the next video.